everyone, it's Pam from GlamJunkJournals, and today I'd like to share with you my latest journal. This is my Grungy Ocean Hues junk journal. This was a custom order, and the lady requested colors of champagne, cream, light blue, sage green, and gray. So this is what I came up with. It is constructed from a cardboard box. It is 7.5 by 9. It's got a 3.5 inch spine and a total of 136 pages. So this tie closure is a satin fabric that was taken from a gown that I got at a thrift store, and I slightly grunged it up by fraying the edges and adding a little bit of tea staining and some distress ink. So I wanted a very highly embellished cover. So let me untie this and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. It's a wraparound closure here. And so what I started out with was this gorgeous blue fabric that was from a curtain topper that I found at a thrift store. And aren't the colors on that just beautiful? It goes so well with the whole theme that I got going on. And then I added a crocheted doily and some lace and more crocheted patterns in different colors. And this is some blue-gray lace from a dress that I got at Goodwill. I've got some cream-colored lace. And you guys know how I love to make snippet rolls for all of my journals. So this is the fabric that's used within the journal. And I added some buttons and a pin and a vintage earring to that. So let's go inside and check it out. So here is the first interior page with some more of that satin fabric, and I like the grungy look, you know, with the frayed edges and a little bit of distressing on it. And it is both the front and the back cover are lined with paper from the Graphics Fairy. This is the delicate end papers that they have there, and the coloring just went so well on that. And this is a large journaling card, and this is from a magazine that I have, and I added some color to it and some writing space on the back. And this serves a dual purpose, and I'll show you that in just a moment. So here's some more of that same blue-gray lace that's on the cover. Got a little tag there, a little bit of my snippet roll where I added a starfish button and some vintage advertising cards. I love these things. They're so fun. So that slips right in there. Got an Edith Holden page, and there is a lot of journaling space in this particular journal. So a lot of places for writing. And what I was talking about is this serves not only as a journaling card, but kind of not a page separator, but kind of a divider. And what I'm talking about is, since this has a lot of embellishments in it, you can put this sturdier card behind the sheet of paper you want to write on, and you have a flat surface. So I thought that was fabulous. So that helps with that. And another thing that I did in this journal is I folded some of the papers not directly in half. And I think that lends itself to the whole grungy, distressed vibe. This particular page I got out of a songbook, and this is someone's practice sheet when they were practicing their chords. So I watercolored it and distress inked it and coffee dyed it, and I came up with this light blue gray look, which I absolutely love. Got a embellished paper clip here and a couple more of the vintage advertising cards. I love, 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 love those. Those fit right up there. And it's a little fold out right here with some more space for writing and a large journaling card there. Whoops. I pulled the paper clip off. Let me add that back. There we go. And then distressed dictionary page with some of this distressed oxide spray and coffee dyeing. So that is just fabulous for the whole grungy look. This is a piece of wallpaper that I tore at an angle on the way down, and I've got a dual pocket here with some trim and some little cards there. A certificate of promotion. It's a it's like a card that you get with your report. It's a report card. Don't you love that? I love these things. And the coloring went so well with this journal. May 1918. And a vintage postcard and a large journaling card there. Another distressed oxide spray piece of music there. Fold out for writing. Some more distressed paper there. Writing space. I've got a 2-pocket page there that has some stenciling on the back. And here is a little booklet that I created with some of the same papers used within this journal. Coffee staining, vintage ephemera. And on the back I attached a postcard, or excuse me, an envelope that has a postcard on the inside. Yay! So that fits right in there. And I've got a tag right there. And most all of the pages have been sewn all the way around the edges. And I forgot to mention this right here, this trim was from the same curtain topper as the fabric that's on the cover. So the coloring just is perfect. And here is the center of the first signature. This is one of my collage pages, and I do have a tutorial on how I did this. And I created a side tuck right here with some fabric paper. And we've got a vintage postcard, a little card down there, got some wallpaper, and another card stuck right in this little envelope. And this is when you used to pick up your photographs. This is the cellophane package that they came in. So that's what that is. And then I've got another postcard on the back there. And what was so fun about this journal is to make it grungy and distressed, but still keep it feminine. And that's why I added the lace and the appliques. And I just love the whole combination. It was so fun. So we've got more writing space here. A belly band that's made out of some wallpaper, and this is a scrap paper snippet that I created with the same paper that's used throughout the journal. This is some of the pieces that I tore off of some of the pages, and so I sewed that down. And these images here are all from the Graphics Fairy. We've got a couple cards up there. And along the side here, I added a little bit of trim here. We've got trim, lace, some of the same satin as the tie closure. So that's right there. And this is what I am calling my envelope fold-out page. So I took 2 envelopes and put them on each side of a piece of paper. And this is some washi tape that was created from one of the Graphics Fairy washi tape collection. They have them in a lot of different themed bundles, but basically what I did is I copied it onto an Avery sheet label. I have a full-size 8.5 by 11 label sheet, and I copied the washi tape onto it and just cut it up so it's like do-it-your-own washi tape, which is fabulous. So on each side of the envelopes, I did do a little bit of collaging, and I created a pocket at the bottom here. We've got a tag and a vintage postcard, and then the top of this particular envelope holds a card with some seashells. So those fit right in there, and there's journaling space on the back. Put that in there. And then the center holds a large card in the middle. And on this side there is a little kind of like pocket tuck with some additional ephemera. And then on this particular side, this envelope has another vintage postcard on the inside. So that all folds up, and you can put one envelope on side, which side goes on top, it doesn't matter. And here's some graph paper and some writing space, vintage music. We have a lace fold up here with an envelope that has been slightly embellished with some fabric and some ephemera, and a postcard of some seashells on the inside of that. And I created a little tassel with some of the trim and the fibers that I have that go along with the same color scheme, so that fits there. And there's the other side of that wallpaper, more dictionary, fold out page, more of that music practice sheet. And this side here, I created a pocket out of a file folder here and added some trim and some crochet. And this pocket right down here is an embossed piece of cardstock that has been distressed. We've got a little card there. And on the top, we've got some goodies inside here. A promotion certificate, and this is, it looks like another type of report card here. So this is dated September 1938, and I just love the coloring. Isn't that beautiful? It's just so much fun, and you can always journal on the back if you wanted. And we've got some more space for writing there. And you know me, I have to put in my Audrey autograph book pages. It says, "Dear Audrey, when you get married and live by the lake, send me a piece of your wedding cake. Yours truly, friend Lois." Aw, isn't that cute? A little autograph book there. It's fabulous. So those all fit in the back there. Some more Edith Holden page that has been stained with coffee and watercolor. This is the second signature here, and this is tied with it's like a steel gray. It's like a stretchy lace ribbon, and I just thought that was fabulous. And then I've got a large journaling card there where I added some extra fibers and laces on that, and that is on a file folder. And so on this side, here's another pocket with some more authentic vintage ephemera. This is from the Delineator magazine, Fashions for December 1892. And I did do some stamping and stenciling throughout the journal, so you will see that throughout. And this is an envelope that on the back, I thought this was just fabulous. It has a grocery list. Fried chicken, rolls, butter, jelly, cabbage, fruit, apple pie, dark cake, pickles, and coffee and pie. So that is so cool. Somebody wrote their grocery list on that envelope. Can't beat it. Some more distressed paper, and this is a fold out here, and I created an envelope type page that has been coffee stained, and a gorgeous image of a, what is that? That's a peacock. And this folds out for a full page of journaling. And then also I put a bookmark in there. So that all clips right there. And then here is a side pocket. And on the inside here, we've got a vintage postcard, vintage children's music, and another tag. So those things all fit right in there. And on this side, this image was also from the Graphics Fairy. And then I have a little tag there, and this little cute little charm is some dolphins, and the coloring, the blue, just went great with the whole journal. And added some trim and another magazine page there. And this is a fold up that has a little tag on the inside with some stenciling. Got music. There's that other page of that practice sheet that that lady put together. This is parchment paper that has been coffee stained. I apologize if it's getting dark. It's getting awfully dark here because it's going to rain. Some more writing pages, vellum, and this is the center of the second signature, and this is tied with a scarf that I got at a thrift store, and the sage green was just perfect. And here is the center. There are 2 vertical belly bands, and on each side they have tags and ephemera and a little pocket down here with a Latin flashcard. So that fits all in the center, writing space. And then there is another, this is a fold up pocket right there, and added a little tag there. And here is another one of my collage pages, and I just thought she was so pretty because of the blues, and I had to put her in there. She's got blues and grays in her hat, and added some ticking and a large card on there that has 2 pockets, and I stuck some little bits of ephemera on the inside of that, and some more vintage magazine pages there. I've got a fold out here for writing and some vintage music, more of my stained paper, and here is a pocket along the bottom there with some more vintage magazine ephemera, and this is another one of the scraps that I created, the snippets with all of the paper scraps, and I just sewed it all together along the bottom, and I added some lace there. And this is my Grungy exposed spine booklet, and I think that is fabulous. I have a tutorial on how I made that, and also a flip through, so you can check that out. But it's got all sorts of pockets and vintage ephemera and all sorts of goodies on the inside of that. So that is between the second and the third signature. And here is the final signature. This is some French script that is copied onto a bed sheet that has been distressed. And I added a little vintage pin here. Let me hold that up. Can you see that? It's a watch. Boy, it's getting dark. We're going to get some thunderstorms, guys. And added some, trim along the bottom. And there is a pocket here. And this page folds out to be a full page for writing on the inside of that. More writing, and then here is a vertical belly band with a card that I created here, and I distressed it up with some coffee stained paper along the sides there. More writing space, and here is a pupil report card, another one of those that has that same gorgeous green that I love, and the blue. And some more pages for journaling. Here is another collage page where I did use an envelope and added a bunch of appliques and laces and some buttons along the bottom. And it's got a vintage postcard, a journaling card, and an envelope in the top. Stenciling. And here is one of my Grungy book plates that I have a tutorial on. This particular one is made out of corrugated cardboard, and I stuck some goodies in the top there. And then here is a fold out. This is the center. Let me move this in the center of the final signature. And it's got 2 vertical belly bands of lace and got a little cute little card there, another Dear Audrey letter, and then on this side, a gorgeous postcard. Don't you love that? Oh, no, excuse me. This is one of those, I apologize. This is a one of those vintage advertising cards. So those all fit right in there, and this folds up. And then on this side here, let me hold this up. This is a Velcro closure. That's so hard for me to say, you guys. And then just some more journaling space there. And we've got two cards, one journaling card and one magazine piece there. So that goes all back together there. And then got the other side of that report card and a fold out of a vintage ledger page. And then along the back side here, here's another one of my grungy book plates that created a pocket, and it holds some ephemera. And here is an envelope that I just added a tag onto the inside, and also a tag along the side there. And then there are some more pages for journaling, and there is the back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I thoroughly enjoyed putting this beauty together, and I hope it inspires you to create something grungy, because you can still make something grungy and have it be pretty and feminine, and it was just so gratifying to make this. So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye!